Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm Dr. Pravir Basu, your mentor in your medical journey towards a positive health space. Okay. Now, this is a new course I've created within the original Male Health Essentials, and basically this is focusing on. It's a short course, a mini course on scrotal pain. So I get a lot of patients who have this scrotal pain. These are young patients in their 20s, people in the 30s, people in the 40s, and even elderly individuals. And so I just thought that let's make a short course on it. The intention of this course is for you to understand what can be the causes of the scrotal pain, and so you can understand what can be the source of it. If you're able to understand, you can get expert help at the right moment, so you don't suffer. So many of these people suffer a lot before they take come to us. Okay, so this basically, this module is basically for the introduction, and for your information I will just tell you in very brief. Let me share the screen. I hope you are able to see. So in very brief about what is a scrotum. So as you can understand, a male individual has two sacs just below his penis. Okay, this is maybe the penis, and it contains the testis. Okay, these are the two balls, as we say, testes. Okay, two testes. Okay, fine. So, and what really happens is the components are testes, and then there is what does testis do, by the way? Testis basically two functions. It has two type of cells actually. It has let me tell you, come to the text part. Okay, text part. One is as I say is Leydig cells. Okay, Leydig cells, Leydig. They are called the Leydig cells. And two two is Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells. Okay. Now, what does Leydig cells do? Leydig cells basically produce testosterone. Okay, they produce testosterone, and Sertoli cells, they help in the production of all the seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules and Sertoli cells, they produce a spermatozoa. So one is this is for testosterone. Okay, let me write it down. This is testosterone. Testosterone helps in the production of testosterone. Again, it will be under the effect of some brain hormones like LH and FSH, which I've talked about in the in the main course. Okay, and also in the male reproductive essentials course. And Sertoli cells and seminiferous tubules also, and seminiferous tubules. So basically, I'm on the go while I'm doing this live. Seminiferous tubules. This produce spermatozoa. Okay, so as you can understand, okay, sorry, spermatozoa. As you can understand, the one is mainly for male. That's the gonadism, the maleness hormone. The testosterone is the maleness hormone. And the second part is what is important. That's if there is decrease in testosterone, is decrease in Leydig cells, dysfunctional Leydig cells, we have what is known as erectile dysfunction. Okay, or hypogonadism. And if there's less amount of Sertoli cells, seminiferous tubules, there's amount of spermatozoa, the person is having a infertility. So there's a difference between infertility and erectile dysfunction. Simple. Okay, so let's come back to our drawing. Okay, fine. So testosterone has two types, the 1 and 2. Okay, so what happens is, so there's two outlet of the testis. Okay, two outlet of testis. If you can draw it like here, this is the testis. So there is two outlet. Okay, one is the blood outlet. What happens medical terminology is very common that there's two types of blood vessels. One is an artery and one is a vein. So an artery will bring blood into the organs, and that's the source is from the heart. Okay, so the artery has the blood in the artery has a lot of oxygen, so it will and also the nutrients. So it will provide nutrition to the testis as a whole. And whatever, so testis, whenever testis functions, it will produce a lot of biodegradable materials, waste products. And this has to be carried out. This has to be carried by veins. So this is the testicular veins, or what is known as in testis we call it the pampiniform plexus of the veins. Okay, so there is one out. Is the one exit from the testis. Okay, The second exit obviously has, so some person has to carry this. There must be a transport channel for the spermatozoa, isn't it? There must be a transport channel for the spermatozoa. So we have something like this. Okay, fine. So there is also another outlet. This is the epididymis. This is the early part of the transport channel. Okay. Then we have what is known as the vas deferens. You know the vasectomy being done for for this as a part of the population control. So this is a vas, and this channel actually transports the sperm. Where does it go? It goes right into the male. That's the genitalia or the penis. Or the goes in the urethra. Okay, so it passes out to the penis, the secretory material, including the spermatozoa. Now, this is in short about the testis, two channels which goes out. So this is the outlet of the scrotum. This is the outlet of the scrotum. Okay, you can say the outlet or the inlet. Okay, so what really happens is, so there's some things going, a transport channel going out, and there is one a transport channel which is coming in. So the whole thing is known as a spermatic cord. Okay, this is known as a spermatic cord. Okay, it's known as a spermatic cord. So a spermatic cord will contain a testicular veins, testicular arteries. Okay, vas deferens. Very simple, very simple. You don't have to learn. You don't have to be a big expert to know this. Okay, and it's got some fat. There's some fat on it. Okay, and also I will tell you one embryology. I will be talking about this in later on. So what really happens is, so up to this, try to understand. Okay, very simple. So any problem with testis, epididymis, okay, vas, vessels mainly the veins, okay, or maybe there is some, because there's some fat that can cause a fatty tissue lipoma or something like that, will cause obviously scrotal discomfort, right? It can cause a scrotal discomfort. Now, as you can see, that this testis, there is a covering. There's a covering over here. So there's a covering over here, which basically protects the testis. So there's a covering in between the testis and the scrotal skin, and it's known as the, this is known as the tunica vaginalis. Okay, let's talk it TV. Don't go. I won't bore you with too much of medical jargons. TV. Now, TV is basically of two layers. Okay, two layers. TV is basically of two layers. It's like this. It's like this, which actually the two layers are sandwiched. So it basically looks like one layer. This TV may secrete some watery materials which get absorbed by TV cells. So TV cells, the cells in the TV, whenever there's some lining, any part of the body, you secrete some serous material like watery fluids, and then it will also absorb it. So it will get absorbed and goes to some lymphatic channels over. So there's also some lymphatic channels, right? So you can understand this. So basically, if there is any form of absorption problem, there will be collection of fluid, and this is what is known as the simple term of hydrocele. Okay, this is what is known as the hydrocele. So with this in mind, this is basically an introduction lecture on this course, the initial. So just wanted to tell you is so with this in mind, we will go into one by one all the subtopics basically we will be discussing, which are the cause of scrotal discomfort or scrotal pain. So if you have any question, you could just write in the comment section, and get ready. I will be giving some bite-sized video, not prolonged. Okay, so we will be able to assimilate, because this is basically a beginner's understanding, because you don't know much about what is anatomy, what is physiology of all these organs. So if you are able to understand, then you can make a conscious decision that I may be suffering from this, and let me take a consultation right away. Okay, so fine. So I will be meeting you in the next module. Bye bye.